Today's video takes us into moments of nature's immense power, when a mountainside collapses in an instant, when stormy seas wash away whole stretches of land, when flash floods reshape waterways in minutes. Each scene is a reminder of the powerful world we live alongside. Along California's Van Dusen River, cliffs collapsed into the water, sending huge waves crashing like a mini tsunami. Nature's wrath on full display cameras capture a devastating mudslide in Northern California as tons of debris and floodwater tear through the hillside. A terrifying moment, an avalanche crashes down, toppling trees and nearly burying a car. The driver escapes in the nick of time. Do you think a snow mass this heavy could actually shatter a car window? A truck hit the median barrier, causing an SUV to tip over unexpectedly. The driver ducked at the last second, a near miss that made everyone gasp. A man riding through an intersection had a car rush toward him. He jumped off his motorcycle in an instant, a faster than a cat reflex escape. On a California highway, a bear casually walking around caused traffic to stop, a tense yet funny scene, as if the bear were acting as traffic police.
Yo, get that Peter off the block.
Riding a scooter on a seaside pier, the man lost control and slammed into the railing. A group drove down a side street, and one after another missed the step, collided, and fell chaotic, but no one was injured. With no way out in sight, he miraculously survives the avalanche. Nature may be brutal, but human resilience shines through. A W no one expected, a new female driver loses control of her car, crashing into multiple vehicles before finally ending up in the wall. When carelessness meets wet pavement, a speeding car hydroplanes and slams into a pole, leaving chaos and wreckage in the parking lot. In Birmingham, what seemed like a routine landing turns into a wild bounce, a moment pilots and passengers won't soon forget. A miraculous escape as the car speeds toward a hotel entrance. A woman yanks her friend aside just in time, 1 second slower, and the story could have ended tragically. A terrifying incident at the port, a powerful reminder that even the smallest mistake when handling heavy machinery can lead to disaster. A strong earthquake caused water in a Japanese canal to shake continuously, a vivid example of how seismic waves travel powerfully through ground. A drone captured a boat spinning out of control on Mission Bay. The swirling water can create strong pull forces, reminding us to turn off the engine and check safety before leaving a boat. A major storm pushed a barge into the San Francisco Bridge, causing visible damage, an example of infrastructure vulnerability when extreme weather strikes.
Oh, R.I.P. that guy, he got his shoes.
A truck crossed the barrier and got stuck right in front of an oncoming train, a near miss that made everyone hold their breath. Luckily, the driver jumped out in time. It seemed like a calm day until the ship slammed straight into the lower lift. Bridge silence fell over everyone watching. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Shocking footage from New York. A tall Mexican Navy vessel collides with the Brooklyn Bridge, leaving onlookers completely stunned.
All right, you good? You good?
Flash floods surge in like a raging beast, sweeping away everything in seconds. Chaos and fear unfold before your eyes.
Get out of here! Look, that's like 5 feet up. That's like 5 feet up.
Smoke and flames still linger over Sonoma County after the Kincaid fire, a haunting scene that leaves onlookers speechless. At a construction site, massive chunks of mud tumbled from a slope, slamming into scaffolding and startling everyone nearby. A strange sight in Wales, flooding turns the cup and saucer fountain into a spinning whirl of water, like a touch of magic in the chaos. When the earth roars in anger, a house near Tuzla collapses instantly, a chilling reminder of nature's raw power. An unbelievable mistake, the driver shifts into the wrong gear, sending the car flying from the parking lot straight into a pharmacy. Glass shatters and panic erupts. A colossal wall of snow cascades down the mountainside, slow yet unstoppable. The white wave swallows an entire valley, nearly burying the homes below.
Hej tu, cześć! Ciao! Hej tata ubyt! Snap in over, Kim, isn't it?
No, shall we do Kim?
We're talking 2 more full no. We missed him.
Ciao. Nej, udenfor. Du har taget os komplet.
Who was your kid's house?
Bud.
How we...
Nana.
Did that crash make you flinch too? A thrilling sight, a car rockets off a massive snow ramp, landing hard in a burst of powder. Pure adrenaline on 4 wheels. A life-saving reflex, a speeding car crashes into a parked ambulance, but the driver narrowly dodges disaster in the very last second. A truck driver in Taydik tries to switch lanes but clips a height bar, sending the massive vehicle airborne in a jaw-dropping scene. A rugged Jeep plows through a snow-covered country road, tires tearing through the white blanket like a cinematic chase scene. Eager to film a snowy drift, the man slips and falls right as the car slides toward him. A hilarious plot twist no one saw coming. In North Carolina, a violent storm brought pounding winds and hail, forcing garage doors to buckle under the pressure. Strong winds from Leslie battered Newfoundland, ripping tents apart with ease. Have you ever faced a storm this strong? Share your story in the comments. If this moment made you freeze, hit like and comment your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe for more surprises. Going into a curve too fast, the girl nearly hit a car, then swerving to avoid it sent her motorcycle straight into a ditch. A tense escape, but thankfully safe. A barrier suddenly struck the rider's helmet, knocking him to the ground. A tense moment, but it ended in luck and relief. Speeding through a curve caused the scooter rider to crash hard into a garage door. Though uninjured, it's a serious reminder about speed control in urban areas. Right after starting his engine by the riverbank, the man lost control and shot straight into the water. The toll barrier lifted for the motorcyclist, then suddenly dropped and bounced back up, like a comedy uppercut hitting his helmet. Hurricane Isaias ripped through Blandon, Pennsylvania floodwaters, tearing through yards and sweeping sheds away like paper. In Florida, Hurricane Marco turned roads into rivers, cars struggling against the rising water.
I'm videoing.
Look.
During the recent storm in upstate New York, a home was swept away as West Canada Creek overflowed near Poland, northeast of Utica. Thankfully, residents had time to evacuate safely. In Kasize, western Uganda, a deadly flash flood left hundreds homeless, but hope and resilience remain strong. Distracted by his phone while turning, the motorcyclist drifted into the opposite lane and hit a car. A strong reminder never to use your phone while riding. He spun his bike like an action stunt, then immediately fell in the middle of the road. The second bike almost hit him, a stunt attempt that nearly cost him. An 80,000-pound truck losing brakes is extremely dangerous. Thankfully, the driver reacted precisely and maneuvered past a bus, a real-world lesson in heavy vehicle skills. If you witnessed a parked vehicle rolling down steps like that, how would you react to keep a safe distance? On the Russian River, the remains of a house drifted after a landslide, an intense movie-like sight that makes viewers exclaim nature cleaned up a bit too aggressively.
Oh my God.
Severe flooding and landslides collapsed a bridge in Nepal, an astonishing scene showing nature's force and the hardship for local residents.
Okay.
A mischievous bear visited and destroyed the snowman the kids just built. Slightly alarming, but it still made everyone laugh.
What's he doing? He's scratching it.
At a Texas zoo, a hippo created adorable underwater sleep bubbles, a moment both funny and mesmerizing. A corgi bounced across soft snow, its ears flopping with each step, a moment that makes anyone smile at such pure joy. A rare spotted deer appeared on a doorbell camera, a sign of the region's biodiversity. Sometimes nature literally knocks on the door. In Houma, Louisiana, Hurricane Ida's terrifying power tore a garage apart in seconds.
When it finally does rain, it really rains.
Oh gosh.
So we get hurt. Oh no! I hope we got hurt.
A massive dust storm rolled over Phoenix, bringing howling winds and choking sand. Always make sure your home is secure before a storm like this. A massive landslide swallowed National Route 168 in Japan, an intense movie-like scene that leaves everyone saying, the road really disappeared. A sudden landslide at Dorset Beach sent heavy chunks of earth crashing down an intense scene that made everyone step back quickly and say, good thing we weren't standing there.
Oh, wow.
As a landslide tore through the riverbank, a precarious house collapsed completely, an intense sight reflecting nature's harsh strength. A serious rail accident occurred when an Amtrak train slammed into a truck. Even though the driver tried desperately to wave a warning, the impact was too sudden for anyone to react. In Ohio, a man escaped his car just seconds before a train struck it head-on. Incredibly, there were no injuries. During a violent storm, lightning struck right next to a home in Gallivant's Ferry, a clear sign of how dangerous electrical storms can be in the Southeast. A massive waterspout was recorded in Central Florida, an unmistakable example of strong atmospheric activity before major thunderstorms. Does this red dust whirl look like a disaster movie scene, a desert effect, or some extreme weather phenomenon you've seen in real life? Mount Cinnabung shook violently as it erupted, its towering ash cloud darkening the sky, a breathtaking display of natural power.
Come on.
At a South Carolina airport, a tornado tore across the runway, slamming directly into an airplane and creating pure chaos. Oh my gosh. Mount Etna in Sicily erupted like a giant fountain shooting fiery lava into the sky, an intense scene that leaves everyone frozen in awe.
This is just totally insane.
A sudden snowstorm hit Kitchener on the very first day of winter, a reminder that Canadian weather sometimes loves to switch moods instantly.
Winter.
Heavy snow fell in Colorado as a storm warning was issued, an intense scene showing the harsh strength of winter weather. Whiteout conditions hit a Utah ski resort with blowing snow, obscuring everything, an intense movie-like scene where all you can see is white. Just a few seconds of carelessness can lead to disaster. Always watch the signals and drive safely to protect yourself and others. Another train collided with a truck crossing the tracks, a stark reminder of why obeying crossing signals is so critical. A road once thought solid gave way after heavy rain splitting apart along the West Ring Road like a warning crack from an angry earth. Heavy hail slammed into cars and buildings in the southeast United States. A reminder that storms in this region can throw stones harder than a pro pitcher.
Holy crap, my poor car! And the power goes out.
In East Texas, large hail pounded vehicles right as a severe weather alert was issued. Intense, but everyone breathed a sigh of relief when all were safe. A gate suddenly closed, striking a taxi and dragging a sign that got stuck on its roof. With help from bystanders, the situation was resolved safely. One of the truck's dual tires fell off and rolled like it had its own engine, lightly bumping a delivery worker. Funny to see, but an expensive reminder about maintenance. An unmanned truck unexpectedly rolled downhill, and the man tried to stop it with his hands. A tense moment highlighting the importance of parking brakes and safety. In Amsterdam, a rare funnel cloud spun across the skies, an incredible sight above the city. Oh no. The elevator door suddenly clamped onto a glass panel and dragged it, shattering it completely. A tense moment, but thankfully, no one was harmed. Slipping on freshly mopped tiles, he slowly fell toward the door, but luckily wasn't injured. A small moment that made everyone breathe easier. While sliding a chair to set a table, the waiter didn't expect it to catch on the floor tile flip and topple the folding table. Looking down at his phone as he stepped out, he didn't see the closed glass door and walked straight into it. The shelf in section 13 suddenly collapsed, hitting the camera. Entertaining to watch, but a clear lesson: regularly checking shelves is never unnecessary.
This one. There's a child in here. Come here, come here, come here. No, there's a child in here.
Wow.
Car park is getting washed away.
Tropical storm Seth unleashed its fury in Currumbin, lifting a heavy shipping container like it was a toy. A giant python was stuck wrapped around a car wheel, and the Queensland snake catcher bravely approached and patiently freed it, a moment both tense and deeply humane. Do you prefer fog in the forest on the mountains or in snowy canyons like this? A major storm caused severe flooding in Toledo, prompting a crisis committee to assess damage, a warning about the risks of extreme weather. In Utah's Cottonwood Canyons, avalanche danger reached extreme levels, forcing roads to close for safety.
Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo!
In remote Girdwood, Alaska, an avalanche thundered down, caught on camera by a ski guide in a terrifying moment. In southern Utah, raging floodwaters tore through the valley, creating scenes of pure chaos. In northern Philippines, torrential rains turned valleys into a wild, unstoppable force of nature. When large hail fell in Fort Worth and sirens went off, everyone was startled, then relieved when people made it to safety in time. The storm brought large hail to southeast Texas, bouncing across the lawn like rubber balls, an intense yet unbelievably funny sight. In the sky, two large aircraft came dangerously close, an extremely risky situation in aviation. Just a few centimeters above the ground, the airplane's wings suddenly lifted, bringing relief to everyone on board, a moment that made anyone watching exhale. Time-lapse footage shows mud and debris sweeping into a wildfire area in Yucaipa, rushing through so fast that all anyone can do is gasp. A heating pipeline explosion sent shockwaves through city streets, shattering windows, damaging roads, but thankfully sparing lives. Right after a fierce storm in Pittsburgh, a live power line caught fire, creating a dangerous scene for nearby residents. A major landslide in Bondo sent earth and rocks cascading like a waterfall, a sign of weakened ground after rain and snowmelt. Sometimes nature drops everything a bit too quickly. A violent landslide swept away several coastal homes in northern Norway, a chilling reminder of how fragile safety can be against nature's force. In Tucson, the remnants of Bighorn were carried away by raging floods, leaving behind a raw, wild landscape. In Oberstdorf, Germany, a controlled explosion set off a massive avalanche, sending tons of snow rushing down the mountain. Oh my gosh. A section of a bridge in central Chile suddenly collapsed during heavy rain, creating a rushing flood, an intense movie-like moment that left witnesses frozen in fear. Reports of multiple tornadoes touching down in Arkansas, signs of strong atmospheric instability. Sometimes nature drops a rapid-fire combo of extreme weather. Lava from Pacaya volcano burst upward, glowing red like natural fireworks. An intense moment that leaves anyone watching breathless. When Etna's eruption shut down, the airport passengers could only watch the glowing sky intense, but undeniably spectacular. Oh my gosh. And in Hong Kong, part of a building crumbled after Typhoon Mangkhut ripped through, a chilling reminder of nature's sheer power. Oh gosh.
Same level.
I can see another.
In Isfana, Kyrgyzstan, a sudden flood swept through the small town after heavy rains shocking residents with its power. Nebraska was hit with heavy snow, strong winds, and near zero visibility, a clear warning about the harsh winter conditions in the Midwest. An unbelievable moment in Tennessee, lightning struck a fireworks show during Independence Day celebrations. The collision lit up the sky in a way no one had ever seen before. In Toronto, the CN Tower was hit repeatedly by lightning during a stormy night, leaving the city in shock and awe. That's scary to witness. Have you ever faced a tornado before? Share your story in the comments. A stranded seal on Coney Island with a melted, cute expression often caused by the tide. So adorable that anyone would want to help right away. A polar bear was spotted playing with road markings, an unexpected yet beautiful sight showing the lively curiosity of Arctic wildlife.
This is her first time with a big leaf pile.
A young musk ox calf playing in autumn leaves a gentle moment showing the pure beauty of childhood and nature.
Okay. Okay. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
An energetic horse was absolutely thrilled to play with a ball, jumping, tossing its head like it was in a championship match, making everyone watching burst out laughing.
Please be.
In Ista, Hesse, Germany, a sudden whirlwind tossed grass high into the air between homes like something out of a sci-fi movie. Tropical storm Fanphone, also known as Ursula, roared through the Philippines with winds so strong it felt like everything in its path could be blown away. A storm chaser captured the terrifying moment an EF3 tornado formed in Andover, Kansas, a furious twister that quickly turned into a path of destruction.
That's like what you see in the movies. That's just so picturesque.
Yeah, like
Classic Great Plains for you right there.
During a match, nature stole the spotlight as a dust devil spun up beside the field, sending dirt flying. Oh my.
ito na ikot dun mo ito. Punta po ako sa seaside.
Nagbabalot.
Ano niyo?
Wow. In Colorado, a sudden dust whirl tore across a backyard, chickens scattering everywhere in a scene both chaotic and a little funny. During a rough landing, a plane flipped over a terrifying moment, but miraculously no one was hurt. A weakened road gave way under a truck's weight. In an instant, its wheels sank into a deep hole. Oh my gosh. Dallas was also battered by a severe hailstorm, a clear reminder to always seek shelter and never take storms lightly. On the runway, one plane clipped the tail of another while taxing a powerful reminder of strict safety needs at airports. These incidents prove one thing: strict control of vehicles in restricted zones can't be ignored. In North Carolina, raging floodwaters swallowed streets and swept away cars in the middle of town.
What do you mean?
At O'Hare Airport, heavy snow blanketed the runways as plows worked non-stop to keep them clear. HIT liked to thank these crews for their hard work. In Arizona, icy winds turned desert roads into a rare winter wonderland. Wow. Oh my gosh. USDOT crews worked fast to remove an unstable boulder from a hillside, keeping everyone safe on the highway.
You got her? Get her! You're gonna need to break her and get down and come back off.
A massive snow avalanche tore down the Alps in Italy, sweeping away everything in its path, leaving witnesses frozen in fear. Storm Bay brought monstrous waves crashing over a lighthouse in Scotland, a powerful display of extreme weather at its fiercest. In California, the Maria wildfire raced down East La Loma Avenue in Somas, putting residents on high alert. A winter storm blasted North Carolina's Blue Ridge Mountains, fierce winds sweeping snow across every ridge. Australia was invaded by venomous spiders, a real-life scene straight out of a horror movie. And in northern New York, heavy rain created stunning yet dangerous waterfalls, nature's beauty and power on full display.
And everything was going so well.
When Hurricane Dorian made landfall, the streets of Ocracoke, North Carolina turned into rivers. The water rose so high the roads disappeared beneath the flood. Walking while glued to your phone, an incident in Argentina shows how just 1 second of distraction can be dangerous. In Locust Grove, Henry County, Georgia, a train slammed into a semi-truck stuck on the tracks, a chilling reminder to never cross when the barriers are down.
We got large hail falling right now.
Even small hailstones can shatter car windows in seconds, proof of nature's raw power.
Just lost the windshield. Just lost my windshield.
Then massive hail slammed into Florida's east coast, pounding rooftops and threatening to break through. A wrong turn sent an SUV onto a pedestrian path where it smashed into a fire hydrant and was pinned in the middle of the road. Don't let impatience turn into danger. Ignoring a construction sign for just a moment can cause serious accidents. Slow down, one small action can save lives. In Hong Kong, the violent winds of Typhoon Mangkhut shattered windows of high-rise buildings, a shocking reminder of a super typhoon's destructive force.
I can feel
the wind.
During storm season, what do you do to protect your family and home? Share your tips in the comments so others can learn. While hiking on Candy Mountain in Washington, a couple watched a dust devil whip through spinning dirt and rocks into the sky. Mount Etna erupted in Sicily, its fiery lava and glowing fountains lighting up the night sky. From its southeast crater, lava poured down the slopes, illuminating the entire island with a red glow. A drone captured the first gray whale of migration season in Los Angeles, a testament to a journey of thousands of miles. Nature truly knows how to surprise. What other ocean moments do you want a drone to capture? Comment below. These scenes remind us that nature only needs a few seconds to transform an entire place. And vigilance remains our strongest defense. If any moment gave you goosebumps, share it below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to continue exploring the planet's most intense footage.